The following program is copyrighted 2005 by Baker Communications Incorporated and may not be copied, distributed, or rebroadcast without express permission from Baker Communications. Of course, there are plenty of times when everything doesn't go smoothly. When you ask any of these trial questions, you often encounter reluctance or objections. Here are some of the typical roadblocks you might face and some ways around them. The "I need time to think about it" close. Customers use this when they don't want to spend the money, but they don't want to say so. They may even promise to carefully study all the information you've given them and decide later, but they won't. So don't leave it like this. First, confirm in a nice way that they really intend to think about it. Of course, they will say yes. Then explain to them that you would like to know what their major concerns are. Is it the quality of the product, the integrity of the company, the terms? They will say, "Of course not," to each one of them. Cover all the ground you can think of and then say, "Last of all, is it the price?" With no other place to hide, they will probably admit that, yes, it seemed like more than they were ready to pay. Great. Now you can move on to the next close. The fine-tuning close. Now that you know that price is the sticking point, go to work on the perception that the price is too much. The best way to do this is to compare their situation now with the advantages and benefits of your offer. Divide the price by the number of useful days they can expect to receive from the product and bring it down to a price per day. Most price objections evaporate when you ask, "Wouldn't you agree that getting the great benefits of this product is worth $1.12 per day?" And wait. The "it's just too much" close. Occasionally, a customer will come right out and say he has problems with the price. In this case, draw on a strategy similar to the "think about it" close we've already mentioned. Begin asking if the price is really the only thing standing in the way. Even if he says initially yes, be persistent. Make sure that price is the only problem. Ask several times. One of two things will happen. First of all, he may eventually raise another concern, such as delivery terms, etc. This opens the door for you to bring in the sharp angle close we've already discussed, to help you get unstuck. However, if he holds firm on price, feel free to move in on the fine-tuning close. After all, he's already told you he wants to buy, just not at your price. All you have to do is help him see that the price isn't really a problem. Refocus on the needs that will be met, and you will do fine. After all objections and reluctance have been resolved, you are ready for what is known as the summary close. This is the real closing. You begin by covering all the bases one more time and stipulate what will happen next, like this. Okay, let's just recap. You have told me, restate his needs and wants. We have agreed that. Here, restate your company's fabs for your product service as they address his needs and wants. I will have my office draw up the contract and fax a copy to you. Feel free to go over it with anyone that needs to be in the loop on this. I would like to set up a meeting on Tuesday at 10 a.m. to go over the agreement one more time with you and your group before we sign it and start shipping. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Congratulations. That brings up step 6, synthesis and sharing, corresponding with stage 6 of the buying process. During this final step, you will go back to your office and debrief your manager, while your customer is updating his people about how things turned out. It's important for you to analyze every aspect of the way the sale went. What worked? What didn't? What important data did you learn about competitors, markets, new opportunities, etc.? It is important to break the sale down into all of its components and harvest all the valuable information you can, so that it can be disseminated to all appropriate parties within your company. Yes, it is good that you made a sale, but the information about how you made the sale may help your company make a lot more sales in the future. Always be looking ahead. If you stop too long to enjoy the view, somebody will start gaining on you.